All hail Caesar. Blaq Ink Takeover. You're now tuned in to Blaq Ink Radio.
What's going on, y'all? It's your super awesome friend Kuma from VH1's Blaq Ink Crew, and you are tuned in live with Blaq Ink Radio. You shaking me.
Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and
Hey, yo,
now.
what's good, man? It's your name, Mr. Cheeks. So right now I'm in the building, doing what it do. LB form every day, all day. You listen to the Blaq Ink Radio. Let's do it.
So I can go to commercial. Unless y'all can tell.
What if you could expect the unexpected? With Colonial Life, you don't have to. That's because our benefits help cover what your regular insurance doesn't, making sure you're protected if you get sick or injured.
Bless you.
Life is anything but expected, including how we treat our customers. Colonial Life, keep unexpecting.
I hear it now. You hear? Alright. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Dynasty DM Extended Podcast. Alright, so I don't know where Rich Mo is this week. He's probably out getting in trouble somewhere because, you know, wherever Rich Mo is, there's sure to be some mayhem going on. So, today, as y'all know, I always have a guest in the building. We have Bella Blaq to my right. Isn't she beautiful? She is an aspiring, up-and-coming artist, blowing up, you know, so if y'all ain't checked her out, you need to check her out. So I will let her tell you more about, you know, her style and what she got going on and, you know, what she's talking about, because I got a chance to listen and she coming hard, so you'll get
Good intro. Oh, wait, can we cuss on here? If not, I need to know because I got a part.
well, yeah, we can.
Just pray for me.
Yeah, okay, but there you go.
Pray for me. And a minute. So yes, come on, motivation.
And she don't even look like she has a body.
Girl, I do. Oh, come on. So what's up, y'all? So what's up, everybody? Thank you for having me. My name is Bella Blaq. I am a music artist, actress, songwriter, mother. A little bit of everything.
All them
yeah, just all of them. I've been doing a lot of big things. I just dropped my single. We actually charted. I think it's number 47 or something like that right now.
Awesome.
So a lot of good things going on. I actually am waiting for a date for us to drop this movie that I'm in called Sin, and I'm Sin. I'm Sin in the movie.
Okay,
Yes.
simple.
Okay. Yeah, girl, it's crazy. And we got a crazy cast. You know, we have Johnny Blaze, Lou Gossett Jr., the guy from Fresh, Shiggy is in it. So the movie is gonna be. Oh, and also Angel, which is the girl that is also starring with me. Angel.
Wait a minute, hold on. You went from Sin to Angel?
No, Angel's the girl that's.
Oh, okay.
And Sin is dope, and it's for Sinister, but it's super dope, and I can't talk too much about it, but it's gonna be crazy.
Do you know how
Well, the last time we spoke, they said we have like about a month and a half before we have a trailer. And so, you know, shortly after the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, things will be going and going.
So, you know, I know we kind of going in a little different order today, but that's okay because, you know, you was ready. So, you know, like, hey, no, because I'm about to ask you some questions. But before I do that, the topic of today is self-value. So we're going to talk about that later. But I do got, because as I was listening to your music, first, my question is, like, how did you get into rapping? Like doing your thing?
Okay. So I started out in the church. And
20 minutes now.
Yeah, it gets.
I'm all kind of confused right now.
Right. So it gets weird. It gets really weird. I grew up in the church, but it gets crazier because I thought I wanted to wrestle too, or be a preacher. And so I still have both of those. You know, I don't fight. You know what I'm saying?
Please explain to me wrestling.
I don't know. I just always had a passion for like fighting. Like not like I'm a like boo-boo star or anything like that.
Right.
I'm not like that. I just always wanted to do it. Like I used to like to see the people coming out with their significant others in the crowd standing up and stuff. I almost think it was more so the attention that they were getting, and just having that power. And I was like, I'm gonna do that. And then I saw that you could do the same thing with gospel girl. And I was like, oh, you can be a preacher.
Okay, we're gonna get into that. Hold on now. So have you ever watched MMA?
I did a little bit. So I grew up like watching like The Rock. Different people like that. I like Macho Man, just different. I was just different, weird little kid, just into all the wrong stuff,
I want to be the one. See, I want to be the announcer. I want to be the guy in the middle of the ring, the chick though, that be like,
oh yeah.
And I get to jump up, jump down. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be wrestling nobody. But no. I just want to be the ring announcer.
I want to put somebody on their head.
She don't look that violent, does she?
I'm
hanging with Mr. Coop. You can come on in and have a seat. We got Mr. Coop back in the building. He's my special guest co-host in the building today. But we got research money can't buy you happiness. You are so right. You always got some profound things to say. Me, Bella Blaq. So we just getting into her world and talking about how she got into rap. But now she was telling me about her aspiring to be a wrestler at first, getting into wrestling. And now she's telling me about the church now. And so to continue.
So
I don't think yours connected.
And I think I have the wrong ones. I got something over here.
I can hear.
No, I can't hear you in here.
Oh, then his is not.
You want to see if these work? They slide and glide. I got the wrong ones. I'll just try
Yours
this.
is working right. Yeah, because I can hear the hand claps and everything. So, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we're good.
We in the gangster party?
You in?
I still can't hear you. Y'all can hear.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's what it is. I need to, Dynasty needs to speak into the mic. You'd think I would know that, right? Okay. So tell me about the ministry and the gospel now.
Yeah, okay, so I grew up in the church. Like I said, I'm from a small town, so the church is kind of like embedded in everybody. My uncle was a pastor, so I went, I was ushering young.
Okay.
I was doing youth, Bible study, youth church at a young age. I sang in the choir, little different things like that. So that's kind of how that, got into it.
Okay.
And then, pastors make a lot of money too.
Oh, is that what it was?
No, I'm saying, I'm just being honest, I'm just being honest. They do, they're tired in Africa,
They
man.
got jets and all kinds of stuff
Contact
going on,
I'm trying to see what that is. Praise the Lord.
So how did we go from wanting to be a wrestler to the church to now this rap art? And I heard, we gonna hear the music, so y'all don't know where we coming from. So you can tell them where
it's just
where you
like I
coming
said, it's just a bunch of different stuff that went into play. From that to my mom putting me in bands, so I played the clarinet. So I've always been like intertwined with music. And then I had like a little karaoke machine, when I was younger, so it went there. And then in middle school, I used to like stand outside and rap with these three girls. Well, it was three girls including me. And one of the chicks, her name was Mercedes. Shout out to Mercedes. And we used to freestyle, but she would always do the same rap every time. But we would still like amp her up.
How she freestyling doing the same rap?
I guess it was a freestyle.
Shout out to Mercedes, you listened. That was your freestyle.
But yeah, hey, to each his own.
She said, I know this is my freestyle and this is my same freestyle. So that way I don't mess up.
As long as you
the same
practice makes perfect.
Okay.
So it was me her this other girl named Quanisha, and my real name is Shakira, you know, so they used to always tell me, like, hey, Shakira, you know, you got something, whatever, but I didn't really think I wanted to take it, you know, seriously. Until I had my first son. I had my first kid at 16. Okay. And that's when a lot of the church stuff kind of went out the window. You know, I'm still a God-fearing woman, but I seen like my family that was deeply rooted in the church turn a little bit, so they kind of hit me a little different. Okay. And so for some reason, in a lot of Black households, and I think I hit on this before, like, we don't believe in, like, mental care and, like, you know, stuff like that. Mental health, and so, like, we got, like, the golden rule, and that's what goes on in my house, stays in my house, you understand what I'm saying? So my music kind of helped me to talk about stuff, because you couldn't talk to the counselors at school. They was there, but, you know, unless you want your ass whooped, you better just, you know, be quiet, you know. So it was just little things that I went through that my music kind of became my safe place. Yeah, and then I kind of fell in love with my music. You know, it became my everything. So on a serious note, that's how, you know, I started taking it seriously.
So that's what's up. So tell me now, again, you know, I listen. So what made you go in this particular track? And I know we're gonna listen to it and check out the video. What made you go this route? Because in my mind, I'm thinking like, you know, in the realm of the Megan Thee Stallions, and Nicki Minaj's, and the Cardi B's, and kind of along that line. So what made you? What in this particular track? What made you go that way, and is that kind of the route that you're going?
Right, so, like, for me, it's bigger than Nicki, Cardi, and all of them. Like, whenever, like, I'm brought in a conversation, I want to be, like, spoken with Andre 3000, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, different artists like that, because I'm bigger than that. I'm not downplaying you know, those artists that you name, but like, with me, like I said, I write how I feel, and so with that particular song, I had just had great sex, and I did not get off this until, you know, just being honest, you know, and then he was like, hey, I'm about to, and I was like, I'm gonna keep going, like, you just, damn it, you know, so, hey, you know, and so I'm the same artist, you know, that you'll get what, I'm a real person, I write based off of my experiences or whatever I'm going through, and I was like, this was good, like, I'm gonna make a song about this, and that's it, like, it's nothing really to it, you know, it just happened, you know, and you liable to catch a song talking about me, talking about, you know, loving, and, you know, it depends on whatever I feel, so, like, they have a lane, and they're not in the box, but you can kind of hear a song and say, oh, that sounds like something Cardi would say, or that sounds like something Nicki would say. I can honestly say, like, once I drop, you know, and to continue to drop more music, people be like, damn, you know, Bella's just, it's so different. Period. That's awesome.
You're fired, okay? You're fired.
Oh, I like that.
I'm just kidding, Rich, man. You know God's man love for you, man.
That's crazy.
That's what's up. Oh, we gonna keep going here.
Crazy.
Drop the mics. So, you guys, person I know you said just checked out Miss Bella Blaq's IG, because I shared it with you. And, you know, he's into so many things. This guy is just an awesome guy, and has got a great story from Jersey, where I'm from. You know, we go from the same hood. Yeah, come on in here, E.
You got that smiling, laughing at the background.
Come on in, E.
You'll move my
Yeah, just have a seat. I just want you to be a part of the family.
Yeah, consolidate. Let's act like you like Dynasty today. Okay. Act like we friends. Okay. Exactly. We from the same hood. You know what I'm saying? Period. Exactly. We're gonna have to keep that. I promise you. If Rich over here, he don't do that, I'm gonna have a problem. Man, you don't know right now, I'm gonna have a serious problem. Every time I say I need that after me, especially when I say something profound, you know what I'm saying? I need that period.
Period.
Yeah,
That's it. That's the thing.
Hey, there it is. All right, so what's up, Coop? You got anything you want to holler at my peoples over here?
Oh, she getting ready to leave?
No, you gotta gather your thoughts.
It sounded like you was rushing her out.
No, I was asking. I was trying.
I think she just got a little intrigued. You know, the interview was girl, you enjoyed it. He ain't ready.
He ain't ready.
You know what I mean?
Look at what's there.
We need that before Blaq.
Exactly.
Yeah, praise the Lord.
I was trying to give you some input. You know what I mean? To bring you into the conversation. I'm trying to lead you into the conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's what a host does. Lead you into the conversation. That's how you came. Though. You care.
Support my sis.
What's up?
But
Much
anyway,
love.
I just
Much
want to
love.
say, I did a little homework on you. You doing your thing.
Thank you.
You're doing your thing, and I think you're very unique. I think you definitely gonna stand out. You don't need a lot of the gimmicks that a lot of artists need. You just got a uniqueness about yourself.
Right, thank you. I
Hold
appreciate
on to it and run with it. I mean, you see where I'm ready there.
it. Yeah, she did.
Now, Lotto did the remix.
Yeah, that man sound
With
crazy.
her.
Really? That's dope.
It was different. I like it, but I would not have ever. I would have had to be like, hey, hey, now, you know. But I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with me, and you take it for what it is. I'm competitive within self. So way before I heard her verse, I would have wrote that verse 10, 12, 15 times. Way before. You know what I'm saying? I never go like, ain't no way. And Lotto walked on her verse, you know. I didn't care about nothing. I'm already said past Atlanta, like I didn't care, you know, and there's no shade to her. She did good. She stood good on her record by herself, but Lotto really she was just, and it really wasn't even what she said was cool, but it was the energy. Like I could tell that she believed what she said. You know what I'm saying? It was just the energy she brought on that record that I have never heard her bring that energy, even on her own song.
Wow.
And she really, it was a different energy that she.
You last?
Well, we got a couple things that we working on right now. Can I spill the beans a little, E, since we on podcast? Give him a little taste. Okay, so
E over there being on. What's going on, E? What's
now
up?
this my business partner. He not just my brother, so he trades stocks with
brother,
me.
business partner. Okay,
Yeah, he go hard with trading stocks. With
Okay.
Right,
What's good? What's good?
But we just got an offer from a manufacturer that actually do the CBD products and stuff like that.
Okay.
And we probably gonna be the first ones to infuse cigars.
Oh Lord.
What you think about that?
Oh Lord, you're gonna have a lot of high cigar smokers.
I never smoked cigars, right? I did my homework today. 17 million in the U.S. smoke cigars. I never knew that.
Now
I know
like
all the
smoking
sophisticated
cigars.
people be at the lounges. I go to the lounges.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't realize 17 million people
that's a huge.
smoke
That's
cigars
huge.
in the U.S.
That's huge.
And it's over 1,800
That's
lounges.
Huge. That's huge.
So
that's huge.
They want to experiment. They never did it before. We checked around. All the heavy cigar smokers said, as far as they know, it don't exist.
Wow.
CBD infused
cigars.
Congratulations, that's fire.
Do y'all watch the Dynasty? You have to check out Dynasty D and Wow Factors. That's on Clubhouse. Wow.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna have to come and talk about that because that's a Wow Factor conversation.
Also, congratulations with that. Make sure you let me know if y'all need like a brand ambassador because I do that kind of stuff. I just today sealed the deal with Walmart, so I've worked with like Amazon, Hallmark, Mahogany, Popeyes, Kapara Beauty. Yeah, I do. I have 1.3 million on my TikTok followers, so like a lot of businesses come and rock with me for stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, girl. Listen, we want invites to all the premieres and release parties and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Me and Rich Smoke and Coop, we reserve those spots. You know what
y'all
I'm saying?
gonna have to fly though. This my next week my last week here. I'm going to LA.
Oh, you moving to LA?
Yeah, I'm going.
You leaving?
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I got you because Smiley P told me that you was busy and you was traveling, you was doing a lot of stuff, and he hyped you up so much. I was here I go like this. Really?
Yeah, it's real, baby. I'm just genuine. I'm just genuine.
Dynasty, get it. I'm like, yeah.
Now,
really?
but let me tell you what it is, though.
Yeah.
It ain't even that. It's like people know when favor is on somebody. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not everybody ain't got it.
He gave you mad love. I mean,
so
seriously, he
right
made
now,
me push everybody else to the side
For real.
and bring you. Yeah, because I was gonna bring you in last week, I think it was, or the week before, and he said you were out of town, and I said okay. And
I've been on tour. The last tour date is March the 19th, so we'll be done, and we're gonna end the tour in Cleveland, Ohio.
That's what's up.
Blakely, Georgia.
Oh, okay. How far is that?
It's like 3 hours from here.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's small. It's country. It's like one middle school, one high, one elementary. It's a little shit.
Okay.
So you was a big deal out there, huh?
Yeah, 229. Yeah.
It was a big deal out there.
Yeah, but not even just me. Like I come from a popular family. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like my family was popular. But like as far as my hometown, like people are comfortable there. Like people make it out, but like shit, water. Like
We got water.
As far as like making it out, like they come to Atlanta and they stop here, or they go to like Dothan, Alabama, or Albany, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And that's their like they accomplished something. You see what I'm saying? It's that small. So,
wow.
Like,
Good stuff.
That is good stuff. Yes.
I like that.
So I guess we need to take a pause for the calls and go on and get that video going.
Okay.
So we got to check out that. Oh yeah, she ain't playing with him on this video. Well, I didn't get to see the video. I heard the track.
Okay.
So yeah, she coming for him. Let me know whenever you need that hook song. You know what I'm saying? Dynasty got you.
You sang?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Break it down.
No, she didn't.
When I was supposed to break it down, we just sat down. Did I not tell you that?
I thought you
I guess
did
he
your
was
research.
listening to the whole Smiley P introduction kind of thing.
Oh, you just slid her on in. You just slid her on
Yeah, it's like a Smiley called me raving about her, so I was like, all right, we'll get her in here.
in. Can I get a period on that? She
She just
slid her
met
on
me
in.
today, face to face.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you text me what, like 2 days ago, maybe?
Yeah.
So it was like pew pew.
Yeah, it was like we was trying to set up.
fast.
I'm busy trying to set up, you know, the show and all that kind of stuff and get all that stuff done. I'll be busy, man.
I know.
She be busy, man. She's a business.
And I had to sing tonight. That's what I'm saying. I had you see.
Let me hear a little something.
You want to hear a little something? Which one
On
should
the
I give
spot.
her?
How you put the host on the spot?
I like to, you know.
I like that.
This guy
I
here
like,
said,
no,
I
like that. She good on the spot. I already know she gonna be good.
like, you know. All right, I'll do the new one that I'm going to be doing tonight, the single.
I had to get away and spend some time just on my own. And I hate to say it, both ends I've been playing, and it's no mistake, a heart is gonna break. I know I was wrong, I got these feelings, I gotta turn somebody loose. And now I'm caught up, so tangled up, and now I'm choosing what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. This ain't me, I can't believe. All up in my feelings, now I'm torn between. I wasn't thinking, now I'm seeing things clearly. I got decisions to make, and I gotta face it. Soon as I get home. See, I got situations, and it's getting crazy. Gotta choose my baby, no ifs, ands, or maybes. I'm telling you, soon as I get home. Yeah, I've been tripping, my time is up. I got some making up to do, and now they both in love. I'm like, what? Who I choose when I get home?
I want to hear that.
Show Give it to her.
Is it out yet? That's amazing. You got to send me that link, girl. I don't be posting people for free time, but I'm gonna post it. Y'all be fine, girl. Hit me up if y'all need some products. You sound good. So do you perform with a live band?
Band, track, whatever the venue calls for.
That's dope. They pay a lot of money for that shit, especially with cruises and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, get the hell on for 6 months and come back rich.
How long for 6 months?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be on that boat for 6 months though.
Girl, money.
It's gonna have to be some hellified paper for me to be on that boat for 6 months. I promise you, every freaking
If the liquor
night.
free, it ain't hurt nobody.
Yeah, they gonna have to pay me some serious cake
night.
to get me on that doggone. Yeah.
That's fire. You sound good.
Thank you. Yeah, I see you the record. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
thank
Smiley
you.
P. He, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to fire him. You know what I'm saying? he raved about her. He ain't say nothing. You know what I mean? Show me some love, Smiley P. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get this video cracking, right? Are we ready?
Yeah, we ready. You want to introduce it?
Girl,
Go ahead and go on and introduce your video.
Y'all
man.
listen here. Do not judge me. This is my video to my single Keep Going. Crazy. I'm scared.
I just keep going. I just keep going. Fuck that nigga, baby. Go on and get that paper. Can't let these niggas lay up. You fucking with a player. He tryna give me some head, but I can't let him stay. Suck him good, send him straight on his way. He be plotting on a bitch and I be doing the same. Baby, I don't trust these niggas, I just sit on their face. Damn, say he can't leave, I be fucking him good. Pussy tight, head right, snapper gripping the wood. Got him moaning like a bitch, little engine that could. Caught him crying about the pussy like I knew that he would. I just keep going. I just keep going. Fuck that nigga, baby. Go on and get that paper. Can't let these niggas lay up. You fucking with a player. Yo, he ain't met a bitch yet. Make it harder than me. Swallow the dick, gag a little, suck on my feet. I might scare the nigga off, baby, say he a freak. He talk to your hoes, might flirt, but you ain't fucking with me. I just keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. Going and going and going and going and going and going.
Yes, go ahead, girl.
Yeah.
That was hot.
Really? It was all genuine and real. Yes, girl, yes. What y'all gotta say about the video? What y'all gotta say now?
What you gotta say,
about the
Coop?
video?
Hey, all I got to say is, like I said, you was unique. I went on your page and everything. Normally, you don't see dark-skinned queens in that light.
That's true. Fact.
That's what's making you unique. You can spit. That's what's making you unique.
Thank you.
So you ain't just showing it, you're talking it. You know
Right,
what I mean?
absolutely.
So that's what make a difference. A lot of times, females selling sex appeal, but there's no lyrics behind it. It's
Right.
not. It's
Right.
just one
It's
long
sex
book.
appeal.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
watch my body or whatever. But you really,
Right.
you got a nice little flow with you too.
Thank
Real
you.
nice flow.
I appreciate
What
it.
you say, brother, back there?
She definitely had a nice flow.
Yeah.
I like that. You was putting the words together. So
Thank
that was heavy
you.
wordplay.
Really? Thank
See,
you.
we from Jersey.
Yeah. Lyrics
Oh,
matter.
wow, that's
Lyrics do
fire.
matter.
Lyrics matter.
Lyrics
Trust me.
matter. Yeah.
Period.
I'm gonna have to
love
play
it.
some of my freestyles for you when we got more
okay.
time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You gonna make sure you stay in touch with us now. You
I
know,
ain't going nowhere, baby. I ain't that big.
Okay, all right now. Stay connected now. You gotta stay connected with us. You know.
Absolutely.
Because you know, artists today, you'll see them here. Next day, you'll see them there.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going there for sure. But the thing is, it's not a lot of people, believe it or not, that like open their door to me. You feel me?
Okay.
Like I'm a very strong-willed woman. I don't sugarcoat nothing. You know, if it's
Okay.
BS, I'm gonna call it that. And a lot of people can't handle that. So like, and I say that to say like the people that closed their door then are now at my door knocking, and I'm like, I'll get to y'all when I can. So everybody that really rock with me, I remember, when I didn't have to ask
That's
you,
what's up.
you were
That's
there, or
what's
I
up.
didn't have to try to oversell myself to you. You seen it, and even if you didn't see it, you still rock with it enough to allow me to come and sell it to you. So
That's what's up.
Stuff.
Period.
That's what's up. I like that. I like that.
So let me ask you why I got you on front of the camera and everything. Now, I just followed you today. I don't have 65,000 IG followers. Are
Okay.
you going to follow me back?
No, you're gonna follow you back. I'm finna give you my phone here. I don't
Okay.
got time. There you go.
I already followed you.
No, you can follow yourself.
Oh,
So we can yeah.
Period.
Oh, I ain't got my phone. My phone is over there.
Oh, did you follow her yet?
I think I did.
You can follow yourself anyway, friend. You can follow yourself. So what you think about the video, Miss Lady?
Ooh, Lord, it's hot. My God.
Crazy.
It puts me in the mindset. One, I do agree in terms of, because I'm from Jersey and I'm all about the lyrics, not just, like he said, females selling sex and there's nothing going on. You know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of, when Little Kim came through.
I was going to say the same
Because
thing.
she was obviously pretty, but she had lyrics,
I was gonna say
and then
that.
I like the whole, kind of, with the furs and all, that little sexy kind of, but giving it like almost like a Marilyn Monroe.
And that's crazy.
type
That's my
of-
everyday image. So that's fine.
Yeah, that's that type of, so.
And we can dip into Foxy Brown, too.
Yeah.
Because at one point in her
so.
career, she turned into that sex symbol.
Yeah.
But she still was spitting.
Yeah.
That's the good
yeah.
thing about it. I
She
feel
was
like that's
spitting.
what people lack. So go ahead, baby. I feel like that's a lot what people lack. That's why, like, even with the situation that I'm in now, I just signed or whatnot. But I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, I really want to like be really particular about this next record, that I dropped.
Yeah.
And they was like, you think we should drop another twerk record? I'm like, nah, because that's one thing. But like, we got so many records, and we don't just have songs. Like, I got records. A lot of artists are good and they hustling it, but I'm not hustling it. So I really like can't wait for people to really be able to hear who I
Right,
am
right.
as an artist.
So who you signed with?
I'm keeping it a little.
You keep it a little on the hush, a little on the low.
I'm keeping on the. I'll tell y'all break it.
Yeah,
but it's a lot of dope. It's a lot of dope things going on. I'm doing writing right now for Cardi, Doja Cat.
Okay.
Sweetie, Bia. You know, I'm just doing a lot of stuff.
That's awesome.
I can't wait till I can like write for men. You know, I'm a masculine woman. I'm very feminine, but you know, I do carry a very masculine energy. I don't know if there's like the Scorpio that's in me or what it is, but like I lived a life where, you know, I've been through just as much. Like I'm from a respectful place, like I'm a lot realer than a lot of niggas, you know. They rap it, but like I've actually lived it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this, like if you really been in the streets and you really been through certain things, you know to stay away from certain words. You know how to, you know, use metaphors and similes and puns and different things like that. And I feel like that's what makes me different, because I can tell my story, but I can tell your story and not send your ass to jail, you know? So.
I like that. So earlier when you said your family's well known, see, we from up top, so when you use them type of words, and you say my family's well known, we usually relate it to the streets. Like, and where we're from, if you was to say that, that automatically means big bro, dad, somebody did prison time in the streets. I was that one. I did 9 years in the feds for a part of $1 million drug. So when you said that, that's the first thing came to my head, but I didn't know you like I know you.
I mean, we solid. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I know what solid be. I know what solid be.
You know?
So I don't expect you to
we're solid, you know? And again, the people that get it. That's why I say, like, you know real when you see it. You don't have to, like, you know what I'm saying?
You don't have to sell it.
You don't have to sell it. And this damn period, I love it though. I'm in love.
Right. I need her to be following me wherever I go.
No, seriously. And you just need to be walking tonight.
That's what I need. Period. Exactly.
You gonna have to email her that.
My live asking who your people. That she ain't gonna tell us right now. It's a secret.
Right.
It's a secret. Hey, Court, it's a secret.
It's a secret. Tell them just watch. Go follow me. Just watch. And then I like. I'm very like. What's the word? I like to move like a little magician. Like, you know, I like for people to see me when I want them to see me. I get them a little bit. I'm a teaser, you know, naturally. Yeah, so I just like to, you know, keep them wanting more. You give them everything. They don't got no reason to come back.
Period. So if you had to say, now, from this record to the next record, what would you say you really want to come with? How you want to come on the next one?
I don't really know how to explain that, because even with songs like Keep Going, you know, it's about sex, but a person that really knows music knows the cadences and, you know, the tones and the colors that was used in that, the rhythm, you know what I'm saying, that was used in it. And so the next song that I'm thinking about dropping, it has more of a swang rap, and a lot of people don't know about that. You know, and so it's really just showing people, like, again, just fun, just having fun with it. Like, I'm gonna play it for y'all when we get off of here. So
Okay. All right. We get to hear it.
What he say? She what? I'm not. I love to be underestimated. That's perfect.
Look, yeah,
that's perfect.
That's my clown brother over there.
That's perfect, brotherly.
He's just trying to get her to say something.
Brotherly love. Brotherly love.
Shonda, what's up, sis? Okay.
I'm with that.
So is there anything you can tell us? I know you said you can't talk too much about it. Is there anything you can tell us about the film?
I mean, it's just a dope film. Like I said, working with great people, you know, working with Lugasa Jr. was amazing. It was something very different. You know, he's a legend, you know, in my eyes.
Absolutely.
And just an amazing soul. And just to see how he carried himself, how he demanded things, where, you know, this was my first movie. So I was, even though, I was one of the lead girls, it was me and Angel. But even for me, I didn't really understand, like, you're important in this, you know. in film they treat you way better than they do in the music industry. Like they really cater to you because you know, in the music we can go in and we can record over and over and over and over and over. But when you on set, like we gotta wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it. So they really went above and beyond to make sure that I felt important. But it took me like a minute to understand like you really have what you want. You know what I'm saying? At the snap of your fingers. So when Lou Gossett was on set, you know, he kind of like demanded a trailer and you know, certain foods, and you know, if he didn't feel like recording, sometimes we would wrap the whole day up if his set had something to do with it. And that helped me to understand like that comes with years of building yourself and building who you are, so that you know you can control your own thing. So everything was dope. Everything was just super dope.
Real good stuff.
Now, is that your first one? Like,
that's my first movie. Yeah.
Awesome.
And it's crazy because like I wasn't supposed to be Sin in that movie. I was supposed to be Lisa, and I actually tried out for Sin, and they gave the part. This is so funny to say this right now, but they gave the part to this girl that at the time she had 1 million followers, but at the time they had not checked all of my social media platforms. And so we got on set, and the chick, you know, it was just some things that wasn't working for her, and we wasted a whole day. So we got hair, makeup, we had trailers, food, everything, and they was like, nah, we not gonna shoot. And I get home and they call me and they're like, hey Bella, we want to give you Sin. And I'm like, yo, I didn't study for Sin, you know, I studied for Lisa. But you know, I got prepared for it. But I say that to say, you know, when God has something for you, it don't matter whether you're like qualified for it or not. Like if he wants you to be in the front of that line, he gonna walk you past everybody and put you in the front of the line. So that was that. And now it's funny because I got the most followers out of everybody on the movie now.
Period. Hold on. Can you say the name of the movie somebody just asked?
It's Sin.
Oh, the movie is called Sin.
Yeah. The movie is called Sin.
The movie is called Sin.
Yes.
What y'all be doing out there, sinning?
Everything.
That's
It's super dope.
Sinning.
That's right.
It's fire. It's fire. It's fire. I love it. Can you tell my photographer how to get up there for me? Because he probably downstairs.
You got your photographer.
Yeah,
you got your
he got
assistant.
the photographer.
You got
Don't do that.
everything.
Don't do that.
Wow.
He would have been here, but like traffic, I don't know if people, I don't know,
that
people in
traffic.
Atlanta are different. It should only took him like 30 minutes. We should have got at the same time, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is what it is.
We drove Peachtree all the way down here and got stuck in traffic. I
For
was
real?
about 15 minutes from here. Yep.
oh yeah, see, it's weird. I came from Marietta, so
Okay.
it wasn't supposed to take me as long as it did.
I know, it's just
I mean, like you say, it's hot. It's feeling good. People feel. I went about some shorts today.
They out.
Cheeks
Yeah,
out.
they feeling good. They like, we getting out of here.
So have you ever lived in LA before?
No, I've never. Believe it or not, I've never. Is it connected? I don't hear myself. I've never lived in LA. I've never even visited LA. This is a move of faith. You know what I'm saying? So I have a vision board. That I have, and I did the vision board 2 years ago, and I've slowly been, you know, clicking things off and swiping shit off of that. And so my move to LA was something that I said I was gonna take a leap of faith. So like I said, I'm a single mother, 3 kids. I've been on tour since February the 9th. And so I took my kids to Oklahoma. I told my mom, I'm like, hey, I need you to be a mom. You know what I'm saying? I just need you to be here for me while I try to do this shit.
Okay.
And so I took them there. That was the hardest thing because I've never been away from my kids. Like I said, I'm tell you my look. But, you know, I've been a mother since I was, here you go, baby. You'll get this for me. I've been a mother since I was 16 years old. So for me to be away from my kids was different. And I have all boys. So, like, they all I got and I'm all I got. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, it was different. But, yeah, so they're there. And I told them, I'm like, you know, Mommy's going to make a move. Because if I don't do it, you feel me, nobody's going to do it.
Exactly.
So I just said I feel like LA is gonna be the move for me. I think I've done everything I can do in Atlanta. I've met everybody, and it's at a standstill. And I feel like a lot of artists, yeah, mine too. I feel like a lot of artists miss it when they don't, and not even just artists, but humans.
Right.
We don't understand that once you keep hitting that wall, you gotta move.
You gotta
know what I'm
move.
saying?
Yeah.
And you gotta not be scared of what's comfortable. So I just say, you know, I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't know nobody out there for real. I think I know 2 people in LA that I can call. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm gonna take that leap of faith because like I ain't got shit to lose. I done lost everything. Like I ain't got nothing else to lose.
Wow.
So.
But you're absolutely right. When people hit that wall, they don't know. That's a sign.
It's time to make a move.
Like,
yeah,
how many times you gonna hit that wall?
Absolutely.
before you just say, okay, let me go through this wall. And a lot of people, a lot of times, they're afraid to try new things.
There's no way because I put this one in, but okay.
No, he's at the old one.
How? Did you tell him the address to this one?
I didn't text it to him because I didn't know if your phone was open.
Elijah,
Oh, wow.
we still
Yeah.
with you, cuz. Is the movie on Netflix, coming on Netflix?
Is it coming on Netflix?
Yeah, or...
It's going to the theaters.
Okay, it's going to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
theaters,
yeah.
so... Y'all thought she was bootleg.
We gonna check that out. We definitely gonna check that out. And you just make sure you stay in touch with us. You know.
No, I am.
And
I
I'll
really
definitely be
am.
sharing your stuff with some folks that I know.
Nah,
so,
thank
yeah,
you. I
absolutely,
appreciate you for
absolutely. So we got to get into the topic, y'all. So, which is I think this is great. You know, to have us, you know, together on is self-value.
Oh, I like that topic.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the first time these mics was turned up.
No, they was on too, but I know they
They
going
were.
out.
Not like
They
this.
were, yeah, they
Not
were
like
on, but
Rich would have never had us wait that long. Look, I'm fighting for you, Rich.
Rich gets
I'm
keep his
fighting for
job. Well, because as y'all know, there's a certain someone that talks about high value men, and and I just feel like it's really about self-value, but in particular with women, in terms of one of the things that I did hear Nicki Minaj say, which I agree with her. It seems like a lot of women are more like trying to sell themselves or prep themselves for men. And that's like how this individual kind of comes off, and y'all know who I'm talking about, but I'm not really trying to share his name because I'm trying to get him some extra love.
I know you're talking about.
So, I mean, what do you think about that in terms of, as far as for women, in terms of what they should be doing or how they don't need to be doing things in particular for men? I feel like you should be doing things for yourself, and value yourself, in terms of not like I'm trying to do this so I could get this particular man or individual.
I feel like this is a question that is a dangerous question because we are sometimes quick to judge, but we don't know what those women are lacking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of times, I know some women look for different things that they didn't have in their dad and the man, and then I know some women are just insecure.
Right.
Some women, first of all, society has sold this crazy image of marriage. You know what I'm saying? Which makes it hard for people to even live up to. So a lot of people are losing before they even get started. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a fairy tale. You got to fight for these things.
It's not.
But we don't see that, and it's no difference than women going and get their body fixed for the next woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anything of that nature. But I do feel like somebody has to tell these women, and not only does someone have to tell them, they gotta want it, so we can beat it in them all day, like, you should do this for you, you should do self-care for you, and you should have your shit together for you. But if she don't see that, we can't make her. You know what I'm saying? We can't make her. But I know for me, like, I can honestly say, like, I want to be a better woman for myself. However, whenever I do marry or whatever, I do not want to bring my husband a broken woman.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I like to hear
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bring him a broken woman.
But
So
that's also for herself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
she
it
wants
is.
to, be of value to herself. And that's what I feel, that if you are of value to yourself, then that right person will come along that appreciates you and value you. You know, not where you're just constantly seeming like you're trying to sell yourself or be something for someone or create something for someone else. It's really about you being happy with who you are and valuing yourself, and whoever comes along appreciates and values you in that way.
Period. Absolutely. I agree with that.
That's what I'm talking about. Period.
I agree with that. I just feel like I said, I know like it take a lot, and I'm just speaking, from my perspective, because I can't speak for nobody else. Like, I'm waking up every day and I'm trying to better myself.
Absolutely.
And sometimes I do say, like, you have to work on loving you, because you can't love this person. That's because I desire to be married. I desire that. So to you or to someone else, they might be like, oh, she's trying to fix herself for a man. No, I'm fixing myself for me. But like I said, when I meet this person, I don't want to run him off because I'm insecure or I'm having self-doubt or you feel me, whatever the case may be. And I do know that some women want to take care of me, and I have no problem with helping my partner. I do not believe in gender roles. I do not believe in the man goes out and work and the woman stays home. I do not believe in that. I believe in 50-50 everything. So I know for me, you know, you can't ask for something you don't have. That's right. You know, a lot of women and they say, I want a man with a perfect credit score and a job. And you don't have but if you don't got it, so that's why I say that question is tricky. You know what I'm saying? It's very tricky. It depends on how you look at it. But I can't ask for this from this man, and I can't buy myself a nothing past whatever. And you want him to buy you a Birkin bag, but you can't. Your credit score is 3. You know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to fix yourself up for yourself, and so that you can date your level. I feel like people should date level.
Absolutely. See, she started going in. But see, I feel like that's the message that needs to be put out there. See, I feel like the message is not being put out there because this particular individual, who will remain nameless, makes women feel like they have to, you know what I'm saying? They have to go pursue something that they are not, for one, you know. And his message is very contradicting, by the way, because I've listened to some of the different things that he has had to say. And I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, that's why I was very happy and agree totally in what you're saying. And what Nicki Minaj was saying was like, you know, you really need to, one, you should be dating on your level. I agree with that. You know, I just don't think it makes any sense to do anything different. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think that could break a lot of stuff. Like I said, I've dated low before. I've dated high before. You know, I'm completely honest. I've dated men that I felt like I had no business dating. I'm like, you got sadism. I got a hoop there. Damn, I'm a Uber to you because I don't want you to see what I'm doing. You know, and I felt like I didn't deserve him. I'm being 100 completely honest. And then I've dated men that didn't have anything, and I knew they didn't deserve me. You know what I'm saying? So my only job was all right, you got to be single until you get your stuff together so you can figure it out.
And that is it. I think that is the message for across the board, you know, whether it be male or female. Until you got you right, whether it's mentally, whether it's financially, the whole 9 yards, you shouldn't even be dating nobody.
And don't try to change people.
Right, and don't look for people to create a lifestyle for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I create, exactly, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Dynasty be saying, okay, so, you know, because, like, for me, I let people know I created my lifestyle for myself. Absolutely. You know, so therefore, I continue to live. And I'm not Ayana Van Zandt. I'm not going to fix your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to meet me to think you're not going to drive that car. You're not going to live in my house. You know what I'm saying? Right. I worked to get what I have, and I work to maintain what I have and continue to build.
So you ain't trying to help build no man up?
Again, my name is not Ayana Van Zandt. I'm not going to fix your life.
That's great. So let me ask you a question. So would you rather have like a man that doesn't have anything but he treats you right, or a man that has everything and don't know how to treat you?
It won't work.
Which one won't work?
I don't want either one of them. I'd rather be single.
You rather be single?
Oh, absolutely. I'll be single before I do that. I'm not going to, because I don't think that will, I have to have ambition.
So what is your idea of a perfect man?
For you, no perfect.
No, for
perfect
you.
For me, I have it. But
I'm saying, what is
a person that is very ambitious, like I am. A person that we understand partnership, and we're not bought into this whole thing of marriage. We're more bought into a partnership where we both, you know, are bringing value to the table. I'm a person of value. He's a person of value, and we're building some things together, but we also help each other in terms of the living and, you know, helping as far as how things run in the house. You know what I mean? Even though I have my own place, he got his own place, and neither one of us feel like we have to consolidate. So, like, it's not on him. Like you said, I've always felt this way. I always felt like, as a woman, I want to bring something to the table. And if I ain't got my shit together, then I don't need to be coming with nobody, okay? But I got my shit together. So my thing is, I deal with somebody that has their shit together. And that way, we can continue to value each other and grow this value together, you know, and we believe in that partnership. Cool. So for me, I can't deal with lack of ambition. I wouldn't respect it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to allow anybody to disrespect me. So therefore, that's a no-go. You know, and believe me, I have in my dating experience, which hasn't been much, but as far as in the last few years, because I was married and I was with somebody for 8 years. So I'll let people know, like, if they start, see that little, you know,
Pattern
that attitude or, you know, getting lip, I start laughing. I'm out. You know, we're not going nowhere further because you're not going to disrespect me. And as far as love language, that is my love language. It's called respect first and foremost because everybody deserves respect.
So let me ask you this, and this is just me asking because I feel like when we speak on certain things, a lot of times we forget that we speak from a place of personal, and everybody hasn't been married. People, correct. You got to think, marriage don't even last 8 months.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, so question, like, when you tap me on my shoulder and you say that you had it, like, were you and your significant other, were y'all good from the beginning?
Oh, no, I said I had, oh, yeah. I'm talking about I have it now.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
From the
very beginning. From the very,
but like, what's your
no turmoil, no issues, no
right?
nothing.
So, question. So, do you do like a little checklist or something, or you just like, all right, I'm gonna just give him a try?
I'm not a person that just says I got this checklist. I'm gonna go out and say you got to check these boxes or anything. I like things to happen organically,
right?
You know, where the conversation is organic, and even in this individual, we weren't even like planning on seeing each other,
right?
You know?
I think that's when it's best when it just happened out of
that
nowhere.
wasn't out, and I've never been a person that's out looking for a relationship. That's just not me. Right. So, and I'm all about being happy with self. You know what I'm saying? And I was happy with myself and continue to be happy with myself, you know, in my life. So my thing is you can add to that happiness or you can keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to come in here and mess up my peace. That you're not going to do, you know? So, and it just ended up that we both think the same way, you know, and we know how to communicate, we know how to talk, and you know, and then there's people that just know what the hell you want. Just know what you want. You know what I'm saying? You know, nobody got time for the games.
But you know what's good is that's in a perfect world. I think that happens in a perfect world. Because it is good, and that's good when you meet people like that. You have to stick to them, you know what I'm saying? So for everybody out there, you know, my thing is be you for you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I feel like if you can be the best version of yourself, you know, God will bring that person, you know what I'm saying, to you. A lot of times we think that we're ready for things, and we get those things and we fumble them, and then the whole time
because we're not ready.
Right, you 10, 12 relationships down, and you're like, all these niggas saying no, it's you.
Yeah.
Ain't no way that everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible.
And we have to be mindful of, like you're saying, of who we're picking too. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, you might have dealt with somebody who wasn't good for you, or you felt like you wasn't ready for them. You know, we have to be mindful of that in terms of, you know, am I drawn to a certain type of situation that I think I can make? And I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? In terms of thinking I can, this person, I'm going to show them, you know, that I'm a great person and this, that, and the other. But they turned out really not to be good for me. Or they may have some positive things, but when it comes to the good time Charlie versus somebody that's going to be in a relationship type of person, it's two different things. You might have an individual you have a good time with and hang out with and have a good, but they may not be relationship material.
Right. And you can't fall in love with potential. I had to learn that the hard way.
That too.
It's not a guarantee that these people gonna be what you think they could be. So just take it for what it is. You know, just take it for what it is.
Right. Absolutely. How much time we got left? There you go. So we got about 5 minutes left. So we got to use this time to make sure we give final thoughts. And I think you kind of summed it up. But we're going to let you give your final thoughts and also let people know where they can find you and what is some of the things you may have coming up. And we know that you're leaving us, you know. So if y'all want to see her, you may have to go to LA.
I'm just a phone call away. So yeah, that was it. Like me summing it up just a minute ago. That was it. You know, what's understood don't gotta be explained. But make sure y'all follow me everywhere at Bella Blaq. That's BellaBlaq, and I got a lot of great things on On the way, oh yeah, so I'm about to drop a YouTube reality series that I've been shooting. Like I said, I do a lot of marketing for different brands and huge companies. So people like pay me to come to their businesses and like review their businesses. I've done a few big restaurants actually, and I go in with the kitchen, you know, and cook with them and all kind of, I mean, just different stuff. I've done tattoo shops, all kind of different things. So it's gonna be super dope. So y'all,
Rich Mo, you heard that, right?
On the stay on the lookout. Stay on the lookout for that.
Please, you heard that, right?
I
was saying,
right?
Period.
You're not just dropping them plugs.
Yeah, I mean, let's do it. I'm with it.
But tell people again what your social media handles are and where they can find you.
Y'all follow me and find me everywhere at Bella Blaq. It's BellaBlaq. My website is lotogang.com. A lot of people ask me what loto means, and it's Spanish for the word lotus, which is a flower that grows out of the mud. You know, kind of like a beautiful flower that comes from the muddiest and the dirtiest of places. You know, so yeah, that's that.
All right, now did y'all get that? Y'all got that. And shout out to DJ Smiley people calling me and letting me know about this young lady, and I'm really happy that you did that and you were able to come on, and I actually caught you before you got out of here.
Yes, I was. Girl, listen, it's crazy because like I literally told people, like I've had so many people want to interview me, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. Not because like I don't want to, but I feel like I don't want to be accessible to everybody like while I'm on the rise. I know that might sound a little contradictory. No. But yeah, so I'm trying to like minimize everything. So, and I'm not saying that you should feel special or nothing because,
but I do,
you know. But yeah, I was kind of like off of that. And then I had already came here. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
But everything happened for a reason. So the interview was dope, but I'm ready to see what happens after this, cause yeah.
Absolutely. So, Coop, any final thoughts from you, and tell people where they can follow you?
Well, I just want to go off of what Bella said about you just had the perfect situation. For all y'all ladies out there, all of y'all not going to end up like Dynasty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Be real. Be for real. That's what I was saying. No, seriously. Be for real. That's what I was saying. Tell the truth, you know?
I was cringing when she was over there talking because there's too many women out there just looking for somebody to follow and say, if she can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, but be for real, though.
But I'm real. You know,
you're supposed to be.
Well, understand one thing. In the real estate world, it's more homes that's used than new. Yeah. So at the end of the day, the best homes to buy are the homes that you're going to build up to get more equity out of. So sometimes it's okay to take that person that's not quite there yet and work with that person, because you will never know how your energy connects. Yeah. You're not always going to find that perfect thing. You're not. But if you're sitting around and your head's not clear, guess what? God gonna blow it past you every time. Every time. Every time it's gonna keep going by you. And you're gonna be like, why I can't find the right one? Well, he sent 10 of them.
And then not even just that, but they break the 80-20 rule. They break the 80-20 rule when you have 80% and he cannot do that 20%, or she has 80% and lack that 20, and then you take your slow ass, on to find something that it might be 100% to you, but it's only in the real world, it's only 20%, and now you lose everything because of the selfishness. Instead of conversating and saying, hey, I don't like this, knowing that you don't have to argue. I don't argue with nobody. I'm gonna hit you in your mouth. That's right. I'm not about to argue with you. I'm not about to argue with you, because guess what? We grew up in two different places, two different homes. Your mindset is different from mine. That's why when I asked her them questions, I was not challenging her. I just want you to be honest. Right. It's not always like that. That's why I said from my perspective. Right. So it doesn't cause for an argument. That's why two grown women can sit up here and you can say how you feel and it's okay. And I can say how I feel and it's okay. Absolutely. And that's how relationships should be. Yeah. You know, it just because y'all might not, have the same understanding of things, that doesn't mean that he's wrong and that doesn't mean that she's right. But it's just, that's how I look at it. Now let's work on how we can find a happy medium. I'm not saying I'm with your bullshit. Right. What I'm saying is, let's figure out a way to make it work. Now here before we go to bed.
That's right. Well, you can't. Well, to that you can't force circles into squares.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. And you have to determine. One, you have to be okay with being by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Also, so you can't just jump into the first thing that comes along either. You have to be okay with being by yourself, because you may have some people that come along that may be blocking you from the person that you should be with or entertain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's also why you have to be okay with being by yourself too. You know, so you can really have an opportunity to determine if this is really the right situation for you. You know, like for me, there was no rush. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I wasn't looking for anything. And when things just happen organically, you know, and again, to me, there is no perfect person, but you may have that person that's perfect for you, you know? So there are things like, for me, I done been through it, you know, had a marriage that didn't work out, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm okay with being by myself, you know, and I was okay with, you know, I didn't have no idea I was going to meet the person that I met, you know, and it's just a matter of, like you said, I ain't arguing with nobody. You know, if you start getting lippy, we gonna have a problem, you know, because that's just unacceptable for me. I'm not doing that, you know, and honestly, I've been there and done that, so I'm not gonna do that. It doesn't work. So you can't resolve anything in that way, and you just have to have a mutual respect for each other. And I think that really is where you have to start first. And people lose the friendship aspect a lot of times. When you meet people, the first thing you become is friends, I would imagine, you know, in most situations. And you lose that friendship aspect. Sometimes people lose sight of that along the way. And now you're not respecting this person, and you're not respecting this person. You hollering at this person, and you know, like, that's just not effective communication. So I think that patience is a part of it too. You have to be patient. People want these microwave relationships. That ain't how it go. You know, not really. If you really want something and people know what they want, and you know you really want something substantial, you know Rome is not built in a day. You know, you have to get to know each other and see it. And if it ain't meant to be, then guess what? It needs to be okay. Just say, hey, you know what? We tried this, but me and you, we not really gelling, so it's okay.
But guess what happened, Dynasty? When you put out there, I ain't gonna give that person a chance. I'm not gonna give that person a chance. That person double back and check themselves and wonder why I didn't have a chance with this individual. And guess what they end up doing? Trying to follow the next person or the next person.
Well, you can't do that.
I know you can't. I know you can't.
You gotta be real.
Just imagine if we stepped on every caterpillar that we saw. We'll never see that butterfly.
No, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. You got to be patient. You can't block yourself with the stuff that ain't good for you, because you won't see that daggone butterfly and you let that butterfly get on past you, you know. So you definitely can't waste your time with that, you know, stepping on them caterpillars.
I agree with all that. I just feel like, and this is a message to y'all more so than like anything, like just heal. And everybody's not broken, you know what I'm saying? Some people that know how to love, but a lot of people are too in love with themselves to love other people, you know what I'm saying? Also, so it's just a whole bunch of stuff that goes into it and that plays into it. But I really like genuinely want to say, like, just take some time to like grow. And if you meet someone that is not too ahead of themselves or too far up their ass to like build with you, no, for real. If you find someone that will take you broken, don't make it hard on these motherfucking people.
Right, exactly.
Know that you have to. You always are a student, period, forever.
Absolutely.
You're forever a student. So just let somebody help you. I always tell people, like, if it's not working, it's because, and you've been doing this cycle over and over and over again, it's you. So allow somebody to come in and to help you. I mean, you already been messing up the whole time, over and over and over. Allow somebody to come in and say, hey, baby, maybe when I'm giving you advice, you shouldn't argue. Maybe you should just listen. You know what I'm saying?
Be open.
Even if you don't agree with it, just don't, you know, just try it like that. Or, you know, maybe when I come home, you know, this is what I like in a woman. I like for her to cook. I like for her to clean. Maybe you should try cooking. And if she don't know how to cook, damn it, help her. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much stuff that's been taken away. And I think like that because I grew up in a country home. We small town, you know what I'm saying? Like we grew up cooking, you know, big family, Sunday dinner all the time.
Honey. My ex used to be like, "Is you hiding a big black woman in the kitchen somewhere?"
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of men don't even care about that. So I've seen a lot where, like I said, I'm 100. Like I've questioned myself, like, do niggas even care that you cook and clean up anymore, or that you know what I'm saying, that you buy, you know what I'm saying?
They do.
But it's a lot of women. But it's a lot of women that's winning right now that don't cook, don't clean. Like I know women not friends but associates that I know that like they order out every day and they men are in love with them, and it's not discouraging, but I be like, bitch, you probably don't need to cook 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me, you know. So I don't know.
I think that's something you gotta want to do though.
Call me because we gonna talk.
But again, it is what that person create. It feels is valuable. You know what I mean? It's what works. Nobody's relationship is the same. Right. Your relationship has to be your relationship, and it has to be what works for y'all. You know, like me, I enjoy cooking when I got time because I be thinking I'm a chef up in there. You know, I'm like, we got tonight we have an Italian cuisine going on in here, and then we got the spaghetti. You know, I have a good time. You know, I just be having a good time because it's just when I got time. When I had time, I really enjoy, and because I created a lifestyle for myself that I can do that when I want to. Right. You know, it's like. That, but you gotta enjoy that. You know what I love about my situation is I am me. I am me 24/7. I don't gotta be nobody else but me. And before I got to this situation, I said if somebody they got to love me, just who I am, everything about me. That's what they gotta love. You know what I'm saying? And that's what anybody. You gotta be you, and that person has to want you.
How about that we love 80% of you? Do you still work on that 20%?
If there's 20% that need to be worked on, I don't think I need.
Oh, see, you know what? Let me tell you. No. Let me tell you. I was sitting up here. Let me tell y'all something. This one right here. I was sitting up here. Who was in the military?
Who was in the military?
In your family?
Not nobody I was close to.
Not nobody was close to. Mm-mm. She just gave me militant. You just gave me real, like, just militant. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say, like, it's a lot of women that, and I'm there now, you know, but my life sped up, you know what I'm saying, really quickly. But I feel like you should do, like, a lot of women empowerment things with women.
Yeah, I'm a strong woman, but I know how to fall back. You know what I'm saying? I know how to fall back and be the partner and the woman in the relationship. I don't want to be the leader. I don't want to be the man in the relationship. That's why I had to be with a man I can respect, because I know I run shit out here, but that ain't how I want to be at home.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
You know what I'm saying? At home, I want to be the soft, lovey-dovey, affectionate, the woman, you know what I'm saying, in the home. You know, and a lot of people may not think that because they see black women as the angry black woman, or the woman that she's that businesswoman, she's a boss and she's running, and I run my businesses, yes I do, and I don't take no shit. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the man in my life and being at home, he is the leader, and guess what? You got to know how to lead.
Yeah, because
you're not gonna be the leader just because you're a man. You have to know how to lead.
You ain't gonna lead me there. Exactly. You are not gonna lead me there.
Not gonna do that.
So that's amazing, but still, back to what I said, I do feel like you should, even if you just speak at certain things, because you said it. You said, you know, women need to hear it.
Oh, absolutely. I think so.
Even if it's just a segment that you do once a month, you know, whenever you can on your phone, it don't take much.
I got my new manager here. So. Well, we got wrap up. We running over, but this is awesome. Again, I'm so happy that Bella Blaq. Y'all follow her, okay? Do you hear me? You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? Follow her, okay? Okay. Thank you again. Can I get that again? Follow her, Bella Blaq. Okay? All right? Okay. If I didn't know no better, I swear she was from up our way. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, Coop, you tell them where to follow you at, and we gotta sign off.
You can follow me on IG at OG Big Coop. Follow me on Instagram at OG Big Coop. I'll follow you back, and let's talk. I got a lot of things going on that I didn't speak over.
That's right. But he gonna be back because you know he's my special guest co-host. So y'all check me out, DYNASTI55, or y'all can Google me, Dynasty Smith. All my platforms will come up. And also tonight I am performing, so I will be on social media on Sean Garvey Show. So y'all check out Sean Garvey. Check out my social media. I will be interviewed and performing 3 singles tonight. So y'all check that out. And also I got an unplug coming up, you know, so I want y'all, that's gonna be live, grown and sexy. It's gonna be Dynasty at Home featuring When I Get Home. How about that? So y'all check that out. And also I'll be coming up to Theory again, so y'all check me out in Gwinnett. But until then, I will be back next Thursday. So we got the brand success coach in the building. Mr. Coop may come back and sit and chill with us again, and Mr. Malik Deshaun. But again, I say y'all got to follow my girl over here, Bella Blaq. She's doing a damn thing, okay? So y'all stay tuned. See y'all next Thursday at 6 o'clock. Dynasty DM Extended Podcast. Good night.
I'm gonna sit my ass out here.